I think there may be as many answers to that question as there are days of the year, because it feels like every day there's something new that I find that the performing arts provide that I probably was not expecting.
What the arts have given to me is I've been able to see really creative ways to express yourself when words really aren't enough, almost, especially in being able to kind of like come and see performances. I really love watching people speak or dance in a way that even if I personally can't like get my emotions across, I can see it in other people. And I think that's always really powerful to be expressive in that way.
I would say that the performing arts gives me a truly meaningful way to connect with people. We need so much more connection in our world today, and it feels very lucky to be a performing artist who gets to share myself and my work with audiences all over the world.
I was filled as a child, so that's what's so important, to me still to this day will always be that children see it. That children get a chance to, because if they don't have my background, but they get a chance to see in a theater live people trying to convey spiritual art to you, dance. And once they get that connection, it's wonderful, because they have a whole nother world open to them.
Someone actually mentioned this to me, that sometimes the arts can be the fulfillment of something you didn't know you were missing. I like that. It's because it's transcendent.
In my professional life, I am buried daily in data, analyses, logic, decisions. What the arts bring to me is a chance to experience the emotional and creative side of life, which is so important to me. I hear more textures, I see more dimensions. It really enables me to experience in a more humane way this complex and challenging world in which we live. And it is such an essential, vital part of my life to combine with the job I've got.
Animals can do a lot of things that humans can't. They can fly, they can run faster, they're stronger and often very big. But something they can't do is to create and perform great art. And for that, we need human beings, and I'm lucky to be one, and I practice my art and I consume my art with a passion that is unique to the human race.
To see what's possible, to open their imagination to things that they had not thought about, to see different cultures, to see different perspectives, to grapple with complex ideas through a performance that makes it accessible. I mean, that's what performances do for these students, and it's kind of a miracle when you think about it, what all of that is wrapped up in a performance.
The performing arts are one of my main sources of awe. I'll never forget going to a Cal performances with my daughter. Jordi Sarval and his Baroque orchestra were playing, and they made the audience the percussion session for the orchestra, and it was one of the most extraordinary experiences I've ever had.
Performing arts always energize me and inspire me. Every time I attend something, I always know afterwards the world is a much better place.
The performing arts gives me hope. Hope that we can still find reasons to be together purely based on our imaginations and our mutual desire to create new things together. And in today's world, it gives me the confidence to hold on dearly to everything it means to be human.
I mean, for anyone who's watching this, who's thought about that moment where you get tingles, where the hair on the back of your neck stands up, and that which happens because you're impressed, because you're moved, because something has happened. That's almost that can't happen if you think about it. It is a visceral reaction. It's a somatic response within your body, and that I find that incredibly valuable. It's one of the greatest gifts of the performing arts because I almost never have it outside of a hall.